बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। दिस इज़ मी मोहम्मद हसनैन, योर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज इंस्ट्रक्टर। एक बार फिर आप सबकी खिदमत में हाजिर हूँ। Recently, lots of people, once again, that are new to the channel, I've made like thousands of videos about English language, its tips, tricks, and how you can get better at speaking or at roundabout speaking or whatever you want to call it, writing, etc. But majorly on this channel, we talk about speaking, so how to get more fluent and how to get better at English language speaking. So we are going to be targeting those topics once again. I've previously made more than hundreds of videos upon this such topic, but with new viewers and new students, there's always that wave of people that say that we want those tips and tricks, and lots of the time I have to make new videos to come up with new ideas and to give them those feeds or to give them those ideas or to give them those tricks and tips to have. Well, I do not believe in such tricks, if being honest, because tricks don't exist. It's more of a hardworking way of achieving something. So what my belief is that there is no such thing as tricks, but it's rather more just understanding of what you're doing. So we'll be going further with that ideology in the mind. So what are my tricks? What are things that I do? Recently a guy commented on one of the social media platforms. He said that I've been trying to learn and I've been trying to speak English language since like 30 days, like a month, and I'm still not getting any progress, which I must say is very evident, because it is quite obviously a thing that is not very much possible. Like if you spend the same 1 month abroad or in America or in USA or in a place which is natively English speaking, there you'll have a bit more different experience than rather than, for example, the English of Pakistan or the English of any other place that's roundabout in the world. So what my belief is, that's what I'm going to be sharing, my opinion, my belief, and my tricks, my tips, how I learned speaking English language with such fluency. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, we'll have to get more on the bumps. Lots of times when people are speaking, they have these bumps, they have these ah, oo, eh, and these are very much specified and very much criticized by normal teachers, but I don't talk about this, but today I'm going to be talking about this. Basically, these bumps are occurred by a sense of influency and also a sense of not understanding what you're trying to speak of. Lots of the time when people aren't natives or when people aren't very much experienced about what they're speaking, they make the mistakes and they make very seamlessly small mistakes which occur to phrases such as a, oo, e, o. So you aren't able to speak with such fluency. Now, why is this so? It is one of the biggest cause of it, in my perspective, has to do with how we speak, how our grammar is. Now, lots of the time when we are speaking a certain language, like I'm speaking English right now, so I don't think about it. I just speak. What comes into my mind, I speak. I don't have to translate it from Urdu to English or from a certain language. But the new people that are new to the certain language, what they do is, whenever they hear or try to speak in such said language, they translate from their native language, Pashto, Urdu, English, depending. For example, then there are lots of the times memes like such as English is coming to me when you try to translate it. So it's not English is coming to me, I can speak English. It's more like that. But we transfer from Urdu to English, so it turns into English is coming to me. So it means मुझे English आ रही है, मुझे English आती है, English is coming to me, then that's wrong. So we will not translate, because every language has a certain difference and has a certain differentiation between many of the others. For example, in Urdu, we have from left to right. And in Japanese we have from left to right too, but on the other hand it's different. When Japanese, it's a bit versatile, so I won't discuss that in depth, but in English it's a bit more different, it's right to left. Now that's the differences, the small differences that come often and occur often towards us as students. So the point is that you should not translate it, but rather make up the grammar. Now lots of the times when people are new, they also try to make good and perfect sentences, perfect sentences, grammar, and said such things, and they make the mistake that they try to do that, which is a mistake. Don't try to do that. Lots of the times when we are speaking, we try to show as if we are the best at speaking or we are the best at what we are doing, but we are truly not, because there is always someone that's one step ahead of you. Even I myself, when I was learning English language when I was very young, I'm currently also very young, 10 years old. So when I was learning that, I didn't know how to speak English. Honestly, I just used to sit in the class and just hear those people babble, and everything just went over my head and I didn't understand a single word.